Hi guys, it's me again, and right now I'm going to start my review on season finale of The Fosters. So, let's get started. I thought it was really nice how, I really like Lena and Steph's relationship, and I thought it was really funny how, Steph is coming in carrying boxes, and Lena's like, no heavy lifting. And, everyone's just, like, everyone's telling Steph to sit down and stop carrying things, and, Steph's getting really tired of that, throughout the episode. And, but, right before they cut to the credits, the intro and everything, they say, we need to talk to Callie, and it's something about Liam. But you don't really find out till, like, a few minutes later. And, then it just shows Callie at school right after the intro ends, and I'm just like, okay, so what's going on with Liam? And, it turns out that Wyatt is moving, and I'm just like, no! Like, how can Wyatt be moving? I love Wyatt and Kelly together. They're so freaking cute, and there's, like, absolutely no chance of them getting back together now. Oh, sadly. I'm so disappointed. I'm just like, oh, I'm so disappointed. I love Wyatt and Kelly together. They're adorable. And, then you see Brandon and Talia, because they're back together. And, I was actually surprised because, I know Talia's realized that it wasn't Callie's fault, it was Brandon's. But I was surprised that Talia was like, since we're going shopping, you should invite Callie. I was just like, oh, that's, nice of her to invite her to go with them. I thought that was nice. I was just like, I'm glad she's becoming a nice girl now, making peace. And Steph then looks at her wound in the mirror, and I'm just like, ugh, that's a pretty bad wound. I mean, it just looks like it hurts, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I thought it was funny how Steph's mom goes over to Steph's dad's house, and she just yells at him, and she's like, well, if you want to be at your daughter's wedding, you have to be supportive, you put all your thoughts and opinions aside, and I thought the whole argument was funny. I can't remember what she exactly said, but I thought it was really nice how, she stuck up for Steph. I mean, of course she's Steph's mom. Why wouldn't she? And, Lexi and Jesus are, in Jesus' room together, and they're just making out and stuff. And Lexi's like, you want to do it again? And Jesus says, no, I don't want to. And Lexi gets mad at him for that. And I'm just like, what's the big deal? I mean, I understand. I mean, she's obviously in the mood for it, but, I feel like Jesus was trying to respect you. I mean, if he doesn't want to do it, then he doesn't want to do it. I don't understand why she got up all mad and everything. And, yeah, I'm just like, Jesus is trying to respect you and not get into trouble, because if his parents come in, like, no, there's no chance you guys will ever see each other again. I don't know. I just thought she kind of overreacted about that. And, then the lawyer comes and talks to Callie, and he's like, he won't, Liam, he won't get any time or, like, I guess any consequences, really, if she tells the truth, how, she didn't want to, and, he forced himself on her. But he will get a year of jail if she tells the, the jury and, the court that, she wanted to also. That she was okay with it, but it was rape at the same time, which I don't understand, because if you're okay with it, it's not, technically it doesn't sound like rape to me. I mean, if both of you want to and both of you are saying yes, then it's not rape, because you said yes, so, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be counted as rape, in case you want to stop, like, in the middle of it, and you're just like, no, but they keep going. But I don't know. The way he said it, I was just like, that's not technically rape. But I guess it was in the mindset that she said yes in the beginning, but said no in the middle of it, which I thought that was so stupid. I was like, why wouldn't the jury believe her if she told her real story? I mean, like Lena said, I can't believe that a file full of past mistakes defines one child. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, I mean, we all have files, but there's not a file of every little mistake we make, so and we don't get judged by it all, you know? People forgive and forget. So I'm just like, what does that have to do with Callie's Liam's sentence? I understand that, and I don't understand why the jury wouldn't believe her if she told her real story. I didn't get it. I thought it really sucked that, Mike got fired from his job because, his testimony. And, Steph reveals that, well, later on after she was, interviewed by the police, she, had that epiphany where, she remembered what happened. And, she didn't want to say anything because, she didn't want to contradict Mike. And, yeah, I was just like, it's nice that she wants to stick up for him, but, Mike wouldn't let her, so she's just like, okay, if you really mean that, I mean, what can you do except respect his wishes? So it's just like, it sucks that he's fired, or whatever he is. I mean, it sounded like he got fired. And I was really shocked about how, Lena was like, oh yeah, we're totally gonna have vows, and Steph is like, but, Steph says at the same time we're not gonna have vows. And I'm just thinking, okay, so you guys are gonna get married, but you don't know what you want yet? Like, I didn't realize till later when Lena pointed out, but, Steph did propose. So it's like, either you're gonna go with everything Lena wants, or you guys are gonna compromise on some stuff. But it's like they didn't talk about it at all, because, Lena says, yes, we'll have this, and Steph says, no, we're not going to. And I'm just like, shouldn't you guys have been talking about this, like what you want and don't want at your wedding? I mean, even if Steph doesn't really want it, I mean, you still discuss it. And, I was really glad that, Mariana was like, Kelly, no matter what you do tomorrow, I'm behind you 100%, they all are. And I was just like, it must be nice for Kelly to know that, Mariana has her back. It's like, that's really nice of her. And, I was really glad that Callie didn't lie. I mean, because it doesn't make sense to lie, honestly. I mean, yeah, you want him to do time, but you also want the real story out there. And like Mariana said, one lie leads to more lies, and that's true, because if they asked her anything more about that night and she had gone with a lie, I don't think it would have added up. So I'm just like, I'm glad Callie told the truth. I mean, I'd rather have my story out there, and yeah, I could talk about it forever, how much it doesn't make sense to me, and like how I hate the fact that Liam didn't get sentenced because Callie told the truth. But I'm not gonna go into that again. And Lexi and Jesus are talking or whatever. I don't know, just when I thought about Lexi and Jesus, I was just like, Lexi is acting really weird. Because she was like, my parents and I are going to go visit my grandma in Honduras. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, they are not getting rid of Lexi too. Like, first you get rid of the cutest couple on the show, Callie and Wyatt, and now you want to get rid of Lexi and Jesus? Like, are you kidding me? I don't think so. Oh my gosh. I was just like, I hope they really don't do that. And, Steph and her mom have, like, a little argument or whatever. And, Steph is just like, oh, I got the hand. And she's like, obviously that means, her mom's, like, really upset. And I just thought that was really funny how they had that whole, like, little quarrel between them. And, but I felt bad for Steph because, she's so stressed out and everything. It's like, she really shouldn't be this stressed, I just felt like it was bad for her body since she is still recovering. I don't know. And, I was really glad that, Steph told her dad her real feelings, and, I mean, Steph didn't even know herself why she kept denying the wedding and everything, and she found out it was because there was a voice in her head that she thought was hers, but it was really her dad's, and, because he doesn't accept it. And I'm just really glad, she told her dad what she really felt. And, I thought it was cute how when Steph got back home, she was like, I'm sorry I'm not your dream daughter, and she's like, you're right, you're not. You're much better. I thought that was so sweet, and I was just like, aw. And, then Steph and Lena make up, and I'm just like, they're so cute. They're so adorable. And, the next morning, I think, they call Callie and Jude down to the living room, and it's official that they are officially adopting them, and I'm just like, oh. I mean, of course it's gonna happen. I mean, it's called the Fosters, you know. Why would you have Callie and Jude in that house for so long if they weren't gonna go live with them? But yeah, I'm just like, I'm so glad that they finally, you know, decided to keep them. And you know, at the wedding, the next day, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, is it just me, or like, I mean, Callie's already really pretty, but she looks so beautiful when she dresses up. I mean, she was really beautiful at, you know, the twins' quince, and she just looked so pretty at the wedding. I love when she dresses up. I love it, because she's so beautiful when she does. I mean, not that she's not already beautiful, but you know what I mean. She just really looks amazing when she dresses up. And I thought it was funny how, you know, Jesus, he's talking to Lexi in his room, and he's like, why didn't you tell me? And she's like, tell you about what? And Jesus is like, about Honduras, dummy. I just thought that was really cute. I mean, of course he doesn't really think she's a dummy, of course, but, you know, I just thought that was really funny, and, yeah. I mean, I don't understand why she wouldn't tell him. I mean, I think it stressed him out more if she, you know, if he didn't see her in school and he'd be like, oh my gosh, where's Lexi, you know, was she deported, or, you know, just anything. So I think she should have told him in the first place, but whatever. He found out. And, you know, Callie wants to talk to Brandon, I guess to give it another try about, her real feelings for him. And Brandon's compliments were so sweet. He was like, you're smart, you're funny, you're beautiful, gorgeous, you're cute. Like, I just thought, I love it. I love it. I love compliments. Was so sweet. But the whole time I was thinking, this is when they kiss, and I was like, I wonder who makes the first move. Because honestly, I felt like, one, it would either be mutual, or two, it would be Brandon. But in fact, it was Callie who made the first move, which actually shocked me a bit. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And, you know, the whole time, like when I was watching the previews, waiting for this to come on, I was just like, okay, either Talia's at the gate or Jude is at the gate. Yeah, because I was just like, who else would they have that shocked expression for? And of course, it's Jude, which is my first guess. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, what is he gonna do? And you know, he runs out and everything. And he's like, Callie, you're so selfish, and you don't even care, and you know, you say you care, but you really don't, because you always mess up our homes, and you said it would be different. And I'm just like, oh, poor Jude. I mean, because Callie did promise. She was like, it's not gonna be like last time. She did promise that, and she kind of broke that promise, you know. She went for Brandon, which, my question is, how did she come to liking Brandon, now that I think about it? Because, I don't know. It's just, you know, I just felt really bad for Jude, and I'm just like, Callie does care about you. Like, she's not doing it on purpose. It's just how she feels, you know? And I thought it was so weird how, you know, Steph's boss is telling Lena, oh, she's ready to go back to work in like a week or whatever, and Lena just grabs it and starts unbuttoning her shirt, and I'm just like, I'm like, Steph, I'm like, Lena, what are you doing? But she ends up just like making peace with the wound, and I'm just like, okay, whatever you need to make you feel better, you know? So yeah, and their vows are really cute. I love that. And you know, then they, so disappointed. Then they go and you see Lexi and Jesus dancing together. And they're, you know, her parents are watching, which I thought was really creepy. I was just like, okay. I mean, I understand, but it's a little weird at the same time. And you hear them say, you know, it's going to be really sad when we tell her that we're not coming back. I'm just like, what? Like, are you serious? I mean, people move away from their countries to come to America for a better life. And I'm just like, I understand that, and my camera's dying. I was just like, I understand that you don't want them to be together, but are you really going to stay there just for that? I mean, people complain about their countries all the time. I understand your grandmother's sick, and yes, it's okay to visit, but you're not even gonna attempt to come back? Like, your jobs and your lives and everything you've built, I don't understand. And, I really love the whole, like, dancing montage. You know, everyone's dancing with each other. But then you have, you know, Callie and Brandon in the shots a few times, and it's just really awkward. And, you know, then Callie ends up leaving in the middle of the night. And sorry, I'm talking really fast because my camera's dying and I don't want it to shut off on me. But, you know, then Callie ends up leaving in the middle of the night, and I'm just like, okay, so you're trying not to hurt Jude by running away and causing stress on the family. I don't understand that. You know, she tries to go with Wyatt. Wyatt declines her. And then, you know, Wyatt comes back for her. And they go to Indiana. And I'm just like, Callie, do you really think this is the best idea? I mean, if you're trying to make a better life for Jude, you need to be by his side, you know? Because, I mean, he's growing to trust people. But honestly, Callie, he only really trusts you. And he really needs you right now. He needs you. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm just like, Callie, this is the stupidest thing you could ever do. And this episode was just really stressful and kind of predictable for me. So thanks for watching my review, and toodles!